Good morning, guys. Hope everybody's doing good. Been a busy week. I'm actually back here in Ciudad Juarez. Flew back last week. Been back for about almost a week now. A little bit over a week. No, sorry, almost a week now. Been really busy. Had a lot of comments. I try to respond to some of those comments. Maybe I'll probably stop a little bit. But it gotten mostly, really good positive responses, a few requests. So yeah, one of the things that I wanted to chat with you guys about was, I got one request as towards how you open a business. Mexican citizen opens a business back in Mexico City. I'm not from Mexico City, so we don't even have a branch in Mexico City. I don't know if I will later. We will, maybe in the future. So, when you start off a business here in Mexico, there's a few things legally that you want to do. I've always subscribed to the fact that I never start off any real business with a lot of high cost. I always started off low cost, bootstrap it, and then as we grow, you add more and more. Right, the same business will start feeding you, profits in order to invest more and more. Keep a little bit of the profit, or just reinvest it. But I'd never have a bunch of outside capital come in unless it's something that's backed up by real assets. Let's say if you sell cars, buying cars, that worst case scenario you can break even on. If you're gonna buy houses, properties, buying properties, that worst case scenario, you got a house, right? Real assets. I'm not a Bitcoin guy. I'm not a big .com guy, unless it's my company, right? I don't invest in those things. I'll invest in real assets. But in businesses, I've never subscribed to investing a bunch of money into something that may or may not work, right? Or even borrowing money to start a business that you don't really know yet, right? Until you have a proven structure that will help you generate money and you already have some sales. So that's what I would do. In terms of starting a call center or in my type of business, I had a list of businesses when I was on immigration hold that I decided that I thought I would start. One of them was a call center. So you have to make a list of your strengths and your weaknesses and what it is you really want to do, right? What it is you want to do, what it is you choose you want to invest your life in, because that's really what it is. It takes your life, right? So you want to make sure you're passionate about what you're doing. I would recommend any type of service-based business, any type of, let's say, AC maintenance stuff. It's a huge business. Any type of even, painting, roofing, any type of business that way. That focuses, and because people generally are very undisciplined. That's in general anywhere, right? But even here in Mexico, is the people say they're going to show up at 8 a.m. They don't come until 9 a.m. or 8:40. So if you're good, you're able to differentiate yourself, and if you're disciplined, you can do pretty well with it. I would definitely do that, right? If I had to start all over again, I would start in that business. And since price is subjective, you can pretty much name your price, within certain parameters, right? You can charge as much or as little as you want and you're willing to accept, and people will pay for it, because they always pay for it. I personally, if you give me the chance, if somebody, is going to do a service for me, I don't care about paying a little extra as long as, they're efficient and they're on time and they do a good job. So that's what I would recommend. As far as starting a business, the legal aspect, it's a little bit more complicated. I think I would have to do another. I would definitely recommend you speaking to an attorney. It's not that expensive to speak to an attorney. Setting up a corporation in Mexico, like a Sociedad Anónima, SADCB, Sociedad Anónima de Capital Variable. It's what I have. And that is basically a corporation. It takes about $1,000 to set up, right? And it takes a while. It takes about 6 months. So you could also just act as persona física con actividad empresarial, and use a DBA. It's basically a DBA, and that doesn't really cost you any money. All you have to do is go down to the SAT and change, which is the Mexican IRS, and change the way you're, que estás dado de alta. Before you're ready to start any kind of business, I would recommend, I come from a sales background. I was a door-to-door guy, used to sell energy for many years. And then, I used to sell, construction remodeling jobs, stuff like that. But I would recommend you learn sales, okay? Or get in some type of commission-based business. If you really want to set yourself apart, don't be scared of sales. It's just a transfer of emotions. It's not, it's a skill you can learn. It's not about, no, pues que tú sí la tienes. And, no, I personally, I'm an introvert. I've learned to talk to people and, just learn how to, look for things. It's techniques, right? And I'm sure that you could learn as well. It's very teachable. That's why we have guys that work with us that are from, way different walks of life. Anywhere from, guys literally out in the ranchos, right? And they come work with us. They do pretty well. Guys been in kitchens. So anyhow, let's go ahead and kill it. I don't know. I know there's a lot of other things that we can talk about, but I just, it's difficult for me because I do have a lot of areas that we can talk about. It's just I wouldn't really recommend listening to me about the full legal aspects of your industry, your state, whatever it is you want to do. I always like to hire or work with really good people that are way smarter than I am. So I'd recommend you do the same thing. Hire a good attorney, save up some money, all that good stuff, right? Okay, guys, well, have a great day. We're here in Ciudad Juarez. You can, having my morning coffee. Have a good day, guys.